You know, there's some pretty cool properties that come through in math that just kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of cool. And so one of them is about perpendicular lines and slopes. See, when you have two lines, so we've got one like that, and then we have one perpendicular. Okay, there's something really cool about their slopes. So let's just say the blue line has a slope of 2/3. And I know that the green line is perpendicular to the blue line, then I automatically know the slope of my green line. I'm going to take the blue line, I'm going to flip the slope over, so 3/2, and then I'm going to make it the opposite. So it's going to be a negative 3/2. And so that, you always have that happen when you have perpendicular lines. Very, very cool, actually, if that happens. And so if I have a perpendicular line, let's come up with an example. Okay. Let me find an example here real quick. Oh boy. All right, here we go. All right, so I'm going to write this one down. So let's say I have the equation of a line, y equals 1/2 x plus 7. That's an ugly 2. And I know that my line is perpendicular. And I know that the point 3,5 is on my line. So I don't know about you, but to me this is telling me I'm going to use point slope. So I'm going to go point slope form. So y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So once again, just to remind you, the 3 and the 5 are my x1 and y1, so I'll put those in the right spots. All right, so my y1 is 5, and my x1 is 3. Okay, and let's see here, the x and the y, they stay. So I've got almost everything. The one thing that I'm missing, apparently, is my slope. Well, if you remember, my line up here is perpendicular. So here's the slope of that line. My line is perpendicular, so I need to flip it over, which really is just 2. And I need to make it the opposite, so I need to change the sign. So now all of a sudden I have negative 2 as my slope. My slope is negative 2. Again, because I knew it was perpendicular, I took the slope that they gave me, flipped it over, and made it the opposite. Now I just do the math that I need to do to simplify this. So I multiply through by negative 2 because I see a bubble. I know I should do that. So negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 3, that's a plus 6. And I have y minus 5 on the left. And then I got to get rid of the 5, so I'm going to add 5 and add 5 to the constant. And so we get y equals negative 2x plus 11. And that's the equation of our perpendicular line. Pretty cool, right? The other thing that I need to show you is what if you're not in the slope at all? Okay. Okay, so if you're not given the slope at all, I feel like we've actually already covered that. So I'm just going to end there. We were just talking about perpendicular lines.